On the beach in Almerimar, our winter base for 2013 and 14, from where we spent weekends in the hills around the Cabrigata National Park, checking out the weather on a dull day, stopping for coffees, drinks with Maria on the right, Nev, Roy, Jane, down to the Wild West where the spaghetti westerns were filmed, dangerous walk past the beehives, and then on to where Lawrence of Arabia was filmed again. It was the highlight of our trip. Afternoon teas and coffees were a highlight. And in January, February, the blossom was out, with the hills looking pretty nice in the spring colours. Early January in Almerimar with the King's procession, where the kids and adults went round on floats, throwing out sweeties to the onlookers. We took a break, went skiing, along with the hordes of people. Later on we took a trip to Cordoba, where we had some interesting food, blackened cod, followed by oranges, onions and sushi cod, into the park for a game of hide and seek. The ancient bridges and the ancient narrow streets makes Cordoba really quite a nice place to visit. From there we headed to Geneva for a bit more skiing, picked up Fiona and Barry and headed for Chamonix, where we had a pretty good 2 weeks at the end of the season, blazing sunshine pretty much every day. Terry and Stephanie joined us for a week, and again plenty sunshine and fun and frolics. Back to Almerimar, where we picked up Pat and Hugh, who joined us for our trip up to Denia and on to Ibiza and Mallorca. It was Hugh's birthday, so we had a small celebration, and in Ibiza and Portimach, nice place, nice beach, anchoring off San Antonio before heading up to Santa Ponza in Mallorca. A view of Time Bandit from the street, and then on to Mallorca and Sóller for the annual festivities, where they reenact the invasion of the Moors and the Christians. In Santa Ponza, Eric fell in love with this marina and mostly enjoyed his 3-week stay with us. Mostly enjoyed the burgers, I have to say. And so yeah, we met up with Dan and Jonathan, took to the hills and had some strenuous walks up the limestone crags. In Portapienza we met up with the San Carlos cruising group and had some pretty good nights out, before finally setting sail back home again for Valencia. Doesn't get much better sailing than this, and in its element, Time Bandit can easily do 8.5 to over 9 knots effortlessly. Finally tucked up in Valencia, where we left the boat, heading home to some traditional fare.